It's been a while since I've done one of these, so it's good that I'm done with Ureli. I've played enough Ureli Prime for a while. Um, yeah, Oraxia. That's it. I don't. I'm. That's all I've been waiting for. You know, a weird gameplay style. Very weird. After playing her like drastically more than I did initially, and now using some randomized weapons. You can see I'm using the Mutalist Cernos for the next couple of missions, basically. Um, I am I am a little tired of fucking wall. Hang on, I think this camera might be zoomed. No, no, that's just it's a different angle in chat. But yeah, ranty a little bit. But I'm 8 seconds, 8 seconds on the invis. Holy shit. Oof. You really like, oh, all you have to do is wall latch every 8 seconds? Yep, that's all you have to do, chat. Wall latch every 8 seconds. Yes, that's correct. Maybe you just wall latch around. Maybe that's the actual gameplay loop, but unfortunately I like to walk on the ground. That's generally... I know you get a huge damage boost when you go into that. I'm obviously using Arcane Arachne as well, but I think we should obviously just say that 3 of these Tau Forge greens are for more toxin damage, and then 1 of them is, where is it? Over here, increased max stacks of corrosive, obviously because of Archon continuity. So, sorry, I'm laughing because it's pretty silly. I don't have the craziest amount of power strength. Like 246 isn't like Gigamax. There's a lot of people. Dude, I was playing Oraxia. There's a lot of people like, bro, you need to be more greedy. You need to have lower efficiency. You need to max out power strength with max strength blind rage, because your 1 is active infinitely. And I kind of saw the vision. I am using equilibrium, so essentially theoretically you get infinite ammo, or excuse me, infinite energy. You like max out your whole energy bar off of 1 Mercy's Kiss. It's not even max rank. This is only giving me 90% from health pickup. So that kind of sucks. This is a very... It's looking for an Umbra form, isn't it? All right. And I think that's been about it. I'm like, oh, it's mostly just that landing a Mercy's Kiss can be a little bit annoying because of obviously your 4, which just gives you, it just gives you toxin damage, and when they die, they explode with toxin damage. You don't get to use a melee weapon, which is very interesting. It is a restriction, but I'm totally fine with it. Your melee becomes the Mercy's Kiss, so it's kind of a movement tech as well. We're very, very combat oriented, and yeah, you when you wall latch, you become invisible for 8 seconds. So obviously, I'm putting in Arcane Arachne, and yeah, it means I'm instead of dashing, you'll shoot a little web, and then you'll be fucking Spider-Man. You don't swing, you just go to the point. So. Yep. Do that every 8 seconds. Find a wall, do it every 8 seconds. Get used to it. I got multi-augmented, but that's my number 1. That's my review of Oraxia. That's it. Just every 8 seconds. And then there's also this. I should mention the kind of important thing, which is Webbed Embrace and Widow's Brood. First of all, Webbed Embrace is a pretty decent amount of damage vulnerability, and it's just like in a big circle on the ground, and it stuns, or it sleeps enemies, or I guess like pulls them down and prevents them from doing anything basically. So it is quite a bit of damage vulnerability, and you can put 3 down and they last 30 seconds with Transient Fortitude reducing my duration, but still just using Archon Continuity. So obviously I should mention Archon Continuity, like I was talking about earlier, gives you that corrosive effect on Toxin, so you're starting to understand the basic loadout. And then finally Widow's Brood. These are the little, you're going to summon 10 of these, and they're going to take all the aggro for you. Something needs to take aggro. That's what I've realized. That's been my kind of secret, is like, I still want the enemies to kind of group up around something. And hey, if it's not me, you can just keep summoning them. You're just spamming 3 forever. Costs 50 energy, so obviously you have infinite energy, so You can be super energy hungry if you want, but I left this a little bit efficient, so like one Mercy's Kiss is gonna do me for extra long. It's just gonna, you know, I'm not gonna burn out super quick. So, all right, I think that, yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. Obviously, like weapon choice is important. I'm using Coda Tysis, which you guys are like, what the? Yeah, I honestly, I mean, it is just a pistol that does like a decent amount of damage, and of course has insane status chance and also built-in corrosive. So it's just blast and magnetic might and an electricity valence. It's like so many fucking status effects. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. And you look at the stats spread, you're like, what am I looking at? And it has this effect where like you shoot it in, and then it's like a barb, and then it builds up. Okay, I have to come over here and pull this up, but yeah, it is. Sorry, I just laugh at it because it's just kind of a pistol that does a zillion damage, and I just put on secondary innervate because it's like, that's all I needed. Oh shit! Shout out Marvel 5221. Am I reading that right? Yeah, I think I'm writing that, for following over on Twitch. I appreciate it. I think, yeah, what else can I say? You have to see it to believe it. It's just calling it that. I should also mention 18 in the mag with a 1.2 second reload speed, so that is very efficient. You're dumping. I'm telling you, you're just like hammering down a hallway. Like I'm telling you, sometimes I'm not really thinking with these weapons. Like, it was why I was like debating whether I was gonna take Vesper 77 into like the true list, like the actual list. I'm looking at Coda Pox still. I'm looking at Nutsack Prime, but as you can see, dual Coda Toxica on the list, Compressa on the list, Ciotted. Is it Ciotted on the list? Oh, nice. Hilarious. Oh yeah, Scouted. I don't know how you say that, but definitely on the list as well. So Tysis is going up there. Moving on to the next category. They're moving on to above Kuvasir. And you guys are like, above Kuvasir? And, you know, man. All right. I think it's time. Oh, I should show off the other ones. But yeah, dude, I'm still potentially looking at re-rolling. I'm telling you, Mutalist Cernos, you do not need to use this weapon. I do have primary deadhead on this. So you shoot the bow, it does the bow damage, and then it creates the gas cloud, and then the gas cloud procs Toxin innate. I had multi-shot, I had fucking, whatchamacallit, primary blight on here for a while. Where is it? What am I looking at? Primary blight up here, because obviously like the clouds deal continuous toxin damage, so you build it up very quickly. But this is a strange fucking weapon. But I have split flights on here, so that's giving me, I guess, 4 extra bullets. So there you go. You do have to land this, but the interesting thing, I think, from what I remember correctly about this weapon is, you have to, like, once the cloud hits, it counts as a arrow hit, so it just keeps the buff active forever, basically. So heavy caliber is making this a little too inaccurate, is what I was realizing. That we'll potentially have to watch this and see just how inaccurate it is, because obviously the split flights makes the bow very, very inaccurate. But we'll have to see. So yeah, my accuracy is already reduced, but this is just base damage. You could put in faction damage if you want, but I just don't. And this is multi-shot heat. I was thinking about re-rolling this, honestly. Well, this is just favoring heat a little bit more. I have viral heat. Yeah, you'll just have to see it. I don't think I'm getting any type of crit buffs, so it's just kind of as it is. I guess I'm getting more toxin on top of that. I don't know. But yeah, the randomizer dictates. The rifles have been done for a while. The primaries are like back to normal, so there's a list. It's anything above Prisma Gricata, so Quellor is up next. And finally, Synoid Heliocor. Alright. Bonking. That's it. What else can you say, man? It's a bonk build. It is a status only. 100% status chance. Look at that. Damn. I guess that's why I leaned into it. With double electricity mods, which does mean that, yeah, focus energy is it's so fucking goated. It's so good. But yeah, bonking is incredibly efficient. We'll test it a little bit, but obviously the idea is that the heavy slam is all blast damage, so you just put electricity on there, and sometimes you just have the 60-60 for electricity, and sometimes you have both, and if you have both, then you can spam it a little bit more. But obviously, little tech, galvanized reflex is 4 stacks of 20 initial combo, which is 5x combo, which is 4 stacks technically of weeping wounds. That's 160 status chance, and then galvanized elementalist after 4 kills. This also requires 4 kills. Is 120% status chance. So there are, yeah, this is a setup that I have on essentially any slam, like heavy slam. There are some like normal slam weapons that don't function the same way, but potentially they do actually. I'm thinking about it. I might actually have this setup as well on like Pangolin, but they're very few and far between. Most of the time, if I'm using a slam build, it's always heavy slam, just for that simple fact. So you're gonna notice I also have seismic wave instead of prime pressure point, and then also I do have prime fury. So this is gonna speed up the end of the animation. It does have like this. It has to land first, and there's this brief window where you have to wait for a second before you roll. So it's like, technically it speeds it up, but if you can time it right, you don't need it. So if you wanna get super greedy, I would say you'd potentially just put in prime pressure point, because this slam damage is like multiplicative of prime pressure point. So it's also just more damage, so it's just better. But anyway, Chad, not to yap too much, but yeah, Giga status on a status like it puts the status in like status only. So I guess that's it. That's the loadout for a couple different missions. Oh, holy shit. Tysis Hexachron. Wait, oh, I have to see this. Overloaded Jaya, this is my main faction. Oh, shit. Dude, this is like metalcore. Oh, I love this. This is like fucking... Welcome to the Dwarven Realm. Yes, the steampunk queen. Looks so sick. Oh, fuck. Oh, I love the color change. Oh, my God. Gorgeous. Oh, I recognize this ephemera. Is this the toxin? Is this the fucking... the one you get from the Kuva liches? Like the first ever lich ephemeras? Am I remembering that right? And then finally Tysis Hexer. Oh! Wow. Crit chance, status chance. That's pretty insane. Because it has pretty decent crit chance, but that was why I fully just leaned into Encumber or Enervate, because it just saved me a slot. So yeah, I'm still rolling it. I potentially want, like, I would prefer... Oh, I just realized I don't even have a ribbon for this. Oh yeah. No, I think I'm fine. I maybe had a ribbon for this at one point, but I didn't even realize. I thought it was for Mutalist Cernos at first. No. If it's for Tysis, oh, that changes. Yeah, I didn't even process. I assumed that I had one. Sorry, am I just losing my mind? Live on camera. I think we should just play. Okay, so what do I have to do? Here's what I was thinking. I have a single fucking Sanctum Anatomica bounty. That's it. Just one. I could do 2, I guess. I was gonna do them for 10 minutes each. But yeah, I'm fully just yapping and fucking playing Warframe, and we're back. Well, I will say next week. So I was thinking I'm gonna cover Caliban Prime. Because it's coming out. Yeah, not next Monday, but maybe the Monday after. Oh, I'm wondering if that's the... Never mind, I'll worry about that later, but I was looking at the timing of, like, Hyperlight Breaker just had their big update. You know it's a big update when they release a promo material, they release a trailer for it, so I was like, oh, I have to get in on that, and so I was going to cover that next Wednesday, and then I think the Monday after that, which is potentially also the raffle, is when I'll also cover the Caliban Prime build. So look at this. Survival. Find 3 murmur sarcophaguses.
So be it.
Sarcophagus? That's it. There's no I think there's no plural. It's like moose. Yeah, that's right. I'm good at English. All right, and it's time. I mean, this is why I kind of have to go for 10 minutes because I feel like I burned through these a little too quick. But I don't know, man. 7:15 already. I'm already. What can I say? I'm a Yapatron. What can I say? If there's anything I do good, I would be great on a date. Am I right, guys? Fuck, dude. You have that realization, you're like, shit. What have I done to myself? And that's a little too real, but. No, I'm a listener. No, I prefer to listen. Oh shit. We had Samuel Timmy T. Am I reading that right? Samuel Timmy T. Oh, Samuel Timmy YT. I don't know if I'm reading that right, but appreciate the follow over on Twitch. Thank you. Am I stuck movie? No. Oh fuck. I have these realizations. Being invisible and sticking to walls is that I stick to a wall without realizing, and then the spider's instincts go out the window. My spidey sense is gone. I'm like, what's happening? Why can't I move? Oh no! I think there's this thing that happens sometimes where an input gets stuck. I get stuck moving in a direction. I have to like pause the game or something. That gets me cooked sometimes. All right. There's been these moments where Coda Tysis just won't reload. I'll just look at the magazine, it'll go to 0, and it just won't automatically reload, and then I'll click reload, nothing will happen, and bro, I'm telling you, there's moments, I feel the vein in my fucking forehead. I mean, that's why I'm sweating a little bit. I was playing it a little bit earlier. I did a 10-round alchemy, and yeah, I think that happened to me a couple times, and I will say I did have double Umbra, and that is 6,400 health, but yeah, any one-shot, yeah, if it's like a Thrax laser, there's a lot of attacks in the game that don't give I don't have any armor. I just had it. I put it in, because I was like, it's at least some kind of squish factor. And it is quite a bit of health, but, it's a big but. And that's why I keep the Scuttlers active. That's the secret. Keep the Scuttlers active. This is why I do the full invisibility, because I have to like see what's going on. Oh shit! I'm safe. I have to see visually whether I'm invisible or not, because I am fucked for like landing it properly. Wait, is he just admitting live on camera that he's trash at Warframe? Is like, well, welcome. I guess it's your first time. I try my best. I mean, I maybe that's it. I was watching a podcast, and they were talking about like people who play shitty characters in Smash, because it's like a armor or something. It's like, oh well, you played the meta character, and I was playing Donkey Kong or whatever. I like Donkey. I mean, I've always liked Donkey Kong because the first time someone ever said, "Who's your main?" and I was like, "Oh, I never thought about it," and I was just like, "It has to be Monkey," and especially with Bonanza, but it has to be Monkey. So that was the only. I mean, in Brawlhalla, there was always this thing where I was like, "Wait, I feel like all these characters are kind of the exact," because I had bought the like initial fighters pack that gives you like all the base fighters and like all the in-game. I don't know if it keeps updating, but I've checked it occasionally. But I realized that I could just go random characters, and in like 3 moves, like you're not gonna be great at the character, but in like 3 moves, you're like, oh, this one nukes. Oh, this is like your spike or whatever, and yeah, unless you're like playing against actual pros, like when it's just your friends and shit. But I'm trying to crack the code on that. I mean, I don't know if you guys have been like catching the guest streams and stuff, but I'm trying to crack the code on like party games now. Like to have Kyle as like a test subject, it feels weird to say that, but it is like to find a game that is like easily approachable. I was like, oh shit, you know, I gave him this game Override, and it's like, yeah, okay, it's a over the shoulder. Yeah, it's like you're playing fucking, you know, if you played like a third-person action RPG, like over the shoulder action RPG or whatever, like it's basically a just over the shoulder fucking beat 'em up brawler, like third person. And he's like, too many mechanics, dude. too much shit in the brain. And then he's like, hey, give me a racing game, and I give him Tanaki Sunset, which is like, you know, You have to like drift and go off jumps and shit, and I was like, woof. And I was very impressed. I was looking back at the footage with Taylor, and I was like, I am like drastically more impressed with Taylor's just acumen and like ability to learn. I was like, this is it, like looking back, I'm like, his first couple runs in Tanuki were like, I'm like, holy shit. And it was a pretty good record. Most of those, I think basically all that footage is like good to use, so that is just criminal. I think I need to go run and find the thing. I need to find some Murmur Sarcophagus, and it's probably gonna fuck up my whole gameplay. And watch this. I have to get out of my 4 to roll. And then I have to get back in my roar, or in my 4. Oh, I just turned on caps lock. You guys saw that? Okay, chill. It's like he still sees me, but he doesn't shoot me. Maybe I am only in for 5 minutes. Okay, now I have to guess. Because the Murmur Sarcophagus are only going to spawn in the fucking Murmur tile. So I have to go all the way out. Oh, here we go, Murmur tile. Hey, look at that, speak of the devil. Wow, couldn't have said anything better. Now I have to remember, chat, remind me, where are all the Murmurs? Yes, there's a sarcophagus. Oh, look at this clutch moment. Oh, a Spider-Man. Spider-Man is... Did I call her Spider-Man completely accidentally? That's not terrible. I don't know if... I feel like that's been said before. I feel like that's also insanely cringe, though, and me saying that is, like, negative. Massive negative aura. I mean, if I had any aura left, at this point it's gone. I've debased myself. Oh, wait, I have to find one more. Where's the last... It's on the outskirts, right? Don't they spawn on the outskirts? Oh, 8%. Yeah, there should be one right there. Yes. Yes. Well, I guess it's not going to be 10 minutes, is it, chat? I'm wondering. Maybe I should go for 20 minutes or whatever, so that all the life support spawns and I can keep the life support going and then run all the way out there. So, oh my god, dude. All right, keep moving. I like, is the health loss like fixed amount? Oh no, it is chunking me. It's like 200 health at a time. Oh, okay, well there you go. So we love a percentage chunkage. I mean, nothing too scary so far. There's some dangerous moments with Thrax. Definitely, like, I mean, that's why like the shield regen shit is so GG. It's basically maximum gaming. All right.
Samples over here, if you please.
Do we go again? No, I think we just burn. I think we just burn some Voca. Unfortunately, chat. Cringe Lord. All he does is spend. This is what I play Warframe for at this point. Just to spend money. Oh, that's 3,000. I don't want that. I want this. I want 2,500. All right. Yeah, put me to exactly 30k. Exactly 30k, so I can get that next Archon shard, and then I move on. And now we're out of here. That's the single mission. Yeah, I mean, what do we have next? Oh, here's what I was thinking. Maybe I'll do the Archon hunt first. Oh, a mobile defense and an interception. I wonder if I could do a mobile defense solo. I've had moments where I've failed a mobile defense solo, but it would probably be in my best interest. And then an interception. I'm going to do that in a squad. This is why I wanted to do this. I want to keep this loadout and we'll go into a squad. But your boy, got to have some faith in myself. Although, you know, there are some goofy moments. There's like, in terms of like, what are you doing, bro? You know, there's like one enemy that can tap a mobile defense target. They can be kind of a pain in the ass, but I think if I spam it, then we should be good. I think we just spam nothing but abilities. Just keep pumping everything out. Okay, I should be able to just start this right away. And then I think I am rocking with Coda Tysis immediately. I'm rocking with Coda Tysis immediately. Fuck. Okay, that was like half my energy. It was like half. Alright. Oh, Lois. Well, that's a lot of shield. Wow. They kind of beefed it quite a bit, and it still seems fine, so... Maybe I was crying and shitting and pooping about nothing. Maybe I'm a... Unfortunately, chat... Maybe you should do a Mars a cocksucker compilation, just... Wow, Mars just a motherfucker. I feel like... There's some, like, back catalog deep dives that, definitely, like, with the guest streams, I think would be, like, a funny compilation. Like, you know, now that I have, like, all of, like, the Taylor clips and stuff, I can put stuff together. Like, I can do, like, a whole best of, like, Amar fucking with the developer of a video game. I think that was, like, so funny. Oh, and, I don't know, maybe I do 3 videos in one. I've been kind of thinking, you know, comboing them together and uploading like one longer video a week, and, you know, saving myself, you know, one video, and, you know, I guess still compiling, but I don't know how quickly I would catch up on the back catalog. That's always been my thing, but yeah, it just means more clips, Chad. I feel like 3 would have to be a minimum, so, I mean, I could only do, like, a series, right? Like, all of the, what am I trying to say? All of the Ember Knights, like, all of those clips, that is, like, you know, that needs to be put into a series, I feel like. And I think that would probably be the sweet spot. I guess 3 minutes would be the maximum, so it would, as long as it fits within 3 minutes, then it can still be a YouTube short. And that would probably just be the limit. I could put a couple clips in there, but it's an interesting idea. I mean, it's fun. Like, I'm trying to, like, work on my editing and do, like, some layout shit, and, you know, I have, like, the gameplay. I just keep the gameplay up even if there's nothing happening. Like, you know, a lot of these clips are just, like, us loading into Fortnite, and it's like, I don't really give a fuck, you know. And you know, the thing that sucks is, like, the wide camera ends up being so small, like it has to be, because it, you know, it's so much, you know, wider than the other camera. I could, like, crop it in so that we're together, but I kind of just left the wide as it was because I can, like, cut between it. But ooh, Chet. Yeah, I think that's been, like, I don't know, when I've been cutting out Night Rain clips, like, I feel like the vibes got totally truncated by Libra, but we've realized the secret strat, and I will say I've fought Libra like 10 times in a row or whatever, and I've beat Libra 10 times in a row. So, you know, that is honestly the number 2. It's, you know, in my actual day-to-day life, Night Rain is my number 1 game, but it's definitely like my number 2 game off of, you know, below Warframe, you know, on the channel, because that is, like, you know, Warframe on Monday and Night Rain on Friday has pretty much been the norm for, like, the past couple weeks, and I'm still trying to work on title and thumbnail. I'm wondering what I could figure out, but I've got some ideas. I've been kind of working, seeing if I could. I want to. Maybe I make my own thumbnails. That's what I've kind of been wondering. I feel like that might be kind of nice. I want to get, you know, like, I feel like a PNG cutout of, like, fucking Libra and shit. I feel like that would be hilarious. I don't know if I could find that, but I could probably. I don't know. Maybe I could pull it from one of the promotional materials, but. Maybe that's what I go for. I can put a big title and thumbnail on it. I've been thinking that I probably could, just in terms of, you know, like, I could, you know, the promotional material that they put out, I can fuck with it and shit like that. So maybe I just kind of leave it as it is and do a better title and thumbnail, I guess. But Yeah, I'm still kind of working on it, but the duo streams are coming in, and it's gonna be a change of pace for me. It's gonna need to be less greed from me, because in a trio, I've been very aggressive, and like, granted I don't die, but in a duo, you know, if one of us goes down and then the other one goes down, we fucking fail. So death has more consequence in a duo, but you do absurd amounts of damage. You do so much damage. Right. Okay, so I think that's it for the fun stuff. Now is when it gets weird. Now is definitely when it gets weird. I will say I think I have some kill enemies with abilities on my calendar for this week, so we are gonna do some Atlas. We're gonna play a little bit of Atlas just for a bit. But I was thinking I might close with that or do it towards the end. But yeah, let's do a public interception. Not a public execution. Just got foreign platform selling arcanes. What should I do with it? I have almost primes. Oh, that's pretty sick. Save it. Save it. Do nothing with it. Sit on it.
This facility
Let it burn a hole in your pocket. Yes. Let it eat you alive. The money. The money you have available to you. The power. You could sway the market with that much plat.
That first day.
Maybe you invest it. Maybe you start gambling on Rivens. Maybe you get into the god roll market. Oh fuck. What have you been up to in Warframe? Oh, I started rolling god rolls. Fuck. I got 3K, bro. Fuck. Really? What's it like making that kind of plat? I feel like a high roller, bro. But I need more. I'm shooting for that 7K white whale, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, that white whale, it's out there. They want my Riven. I can feel it. That's like the Riven Mafia, yeah. It's like you look on Warframe Market and you're I'm more of a market trader. Yeah, I go on Warframe Market, I watch the trends. Sometimes I undercut, sometimes I get a good trade. What can I say? I'm a very by the books trader, okay? We do things by the book here. Right? There's a lot of people. Personally, I'm the guy who buys unrolled Rivens that have probably been on the market for like months. He just messages the lowest priced unrolled for like, what was the last one that I bought? I couldn't really tell you. I mean, any of them. I guess you, maybe potentially Mutalist Cernos. I might have got that one legit, but yeah, there's, I guess, I got a good example. Sicarus Incarnin. You're like, Sicarus Incarnin? Yeah, that is a very decent, you know, fucking ricochet weapon. It's a burst, but it's just a full auto, bro. It's just full auto. And so, of course, you just, you look at Furus, and then of course you look at dual Toxicus, like, duh, like, you know, I wasn't born yesterday, so. And then you look at Sicarus, and you're like, oh, that kind of makes it. So if you're into Riven gambling, if you're into going for that max roll, going for that giga roll, then I gotta say, man, you're almost there. You're almost there. Keep rolling. It's just gonna cost you 50,000 more Kuva. Okay, chat, listen to me. I burn Kuva 500,000 at a time. If you're really serious about rolling, if you're going for that roll, then you gotta like stockpile for a while, and then you get the fix. And you're like, fuck, bro. You do an Archimedia. You look at your Tenet Diplo build. You're like, fuck, I can do better. Fuck, I have to do better. And then you start rolling, and then, you know, that roll's not enough. Like, you haven't gotten a good one yet. You just haven't gotten it. So keep rolling, keep spending that Kuva, okay? The only thing I do at this point, just farm basic stuff, a little bit of stuff for Kuva. You know, it's weekly stuff. I get ribbon slivers. I have infinite ribbon slivers. If you just play the game and do Omnias, you'll have infinite ribbon slivers. You'll never run out, and you can get 35,000 Kuva. I talk to Archimedia Yanta. I say hi to my my actual Warframe girlfriend, and she gets sad when I leave, and and you buy a Void Plume. That's it. Every 8 hours, you buy a Void Plume Pinion. That's it. That's the actual reason. I swear, it's not for the money. I'm not here just to buy Void Plumes. I swear. I'm here because I like talking to you. I swear. I'll come back tomorrow when I need another Pinion. I only sold Aegis and Energize? Oh, that's actually poggers. No, that's genius. Those are the two. If I were to say the top two, those are some money makers. I guess I missed that. Apologies for that. All right. So far it's been a joke. What do you guys think? Complete joke or total joke? I've been visible. That's how much of a joke. I've been visible. What are we doing here? I'm a spider, right, guys? I'm a spider. Dude, Kyle's been sending me messages too. I'm wondering if I should finish out some of this and then I'll take a pause and because I guess I can replay them if I want, but kind of crazy. All right. Nice, easy clap, and there you go. That's how it's done. Look at this solid teamwork. Hey, solid teamwork. See, the randos, they pick it up. It's much better to do an interception with randos than to do it solo, in my opinion. This is a mission that I'll allow it. I'll play with pubs. Fine, I'll do it. If I'm forced to. Usually I'm above this bullshit. Hanging out with people, going outside, disgusting. Now that's relatable for Amar. That's real shit. Well, I can just work out at home. I'll just keep buying more weights. I'll fill my room with weights. I have too many of them now. I've been thinking. I mean, I pretty much just do, I just do bicep curls and push-ups at this point. And I'm starting to do a lot of push-ups. It's starting to work out for me, so I am worried I'm getting a little fat, but hey, who doesn't love a little bit of a dirty bulk? Am I right, chat? Any gym heads out there feel that? You start to resonate with dad bod a little bit more, and you're like, oh yeah, girls like this, don't they? You're like tubby, and you're like, nice. This is hot now, right? But it's all in service for a reason. I've always been kind of big back, like big body, kind of a gut, and so I have to have arms that are equal in size for it to make sense proportionally. That's basically been my view of it, is like if I'm gonna do anything, and yeah, it's weird, like I mostly do like one-sided bicep curls, and that was always because I had a weakness in my left side, and it never really was like, it never really grew evenly, and maybe it's all in my head, but now I think, you know, they're pretty much even, and I'm telling you, man, with the heavier weights, it gets to be a little absurd. But I was just realizing that I was doing way too many reps. I was like, this is not working for me. I need to kind of step it up. I mean, all that stuff. I've just realized the value of a gym membership now. I'm kind of a little bit more aware of it. You know what I mean? Just being able to like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna spend a little bit of money on like some kettlebells basically and do workouts at home. That's kind of, grab 2 kettlebells and do marches or whatever. If you want to burn your core. I've been thinking about doing some of those actually. But all I do really is, I'll do bicep curls or push-ups, and then I'll do some mountain climbers in between. And that's basically just get my heart rate up, burn some calories, fucking just get moving. I try to like not sit down for a little bit, just like in the middle of the day, and you know I can't always do it, but I can absolutely just bring a fucking kettlebell into the. It'd be crazy to have an office and bring a kettlebell into the. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Anyway, that's a Mar in the not so distant future. If you didn't know. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be cubicle life. That's the real shit. All right. I think we're done with that. I'm gonna save the fucking. We've seen a fucking showdown a zillion times. I'm gonna keep playing this loadout. It's only 7:41. Yeah. We burned 0 time and it's. Oh my god. We're here, chat. I was saving this. Because of course this is destroy 150 containers, kill 10 Eximus is pretty nice, but then we have kill Scaldra with abilities and kill enemies with abilities, so a little bit criminal, chat, little bit criminal. So I think we should just get right into it. We're gonna do an exterminate. It's gonna be one of the most exciting exterminates of all time. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Okay, this is. It's gonna be a blast. You know, we're gonna be running around shooting shit. I'm definitely not just gonna be like trying to break crates forever. I need to break, what, 75 crates? I want to shoot for like 80 at least. Yeah, it's kind of goofy.
Accept your death, and you may yet avoid it.
Ooh, Jesus.
Trust in your training.
All right, chill. I'm gonna not worry about that stuff. Oh, very interesting. I can't melee attack. Oh, do I have a... Oh, that actually changes things. When I'm in the 4, you see what I mean? When I'm in the 4, I can't do my melee slam. So I can't fucking break these containers. So I'm wondering if I should use the Mutalist Cernos. Do these break containers? Should we test this? What an interesting conundrum. I guess I didn't think this through quite. Am I breaking that shit? That was broken 3. Oh, this is a thing I just pick up. Okay. Syndicate medallions, nice. It seems like potentially. It looks like we might be okay. I need to actually fucking use my shit. I think one of these hits is gonna kill these guys instantly. Yeah, oh fuck, I have no energy. I have no energy to stab him. There you go. Okay. There's another one. Now they're just kind of killing themselves. Oh no. Is that working? No, I think that is working. It's got a little bit of an AoE. Here, let's shoot it right here. Yeah, that's definitely breaking it. It's dealing toxin damage too. Okay. Well, clutch. Okay, this is gonna be absolute peak, chat. Okay, I need to dome this guy in the face. Oh, this is actually like not terrible spread either. This is actually a pretty good spread. I like this. I had to turn it to like a more hot pink so that it didn't like fully blind me. It was like a much brighter pink and it made my eyes bleed. And it made my whole squad's eyes bleed. That was kind of the issue too. Like I'd be doing fucking whatchamacallit. I'd be doing a Legosite harvest, and you know it's just like I remember it. It was like what I think I've talked about it. It was Strun and Karnin. I'm just blasting this dude in the face with 40 shots of the Incarnate in an instant, and then going in and reloading in like 2 shots, and then going in again. And I was fully just. They couldn't see a thing of the. They couldn't distinguish anything about the Legosite. They saw where it was, like about. I think they understood. They understood the assignment, I guess is how you would describe it. Oh good, the supply cache. Ooh, the supply cache actually spawned in the correct place. But do I need to shoot this dude in the face? Yeah, I do. Fortunate, chat. If I want to actually kill something, I do have to actually aim at its face. Cringe. I want to shoot at the floor. That's peak Warframe, right, guys? We can all relate to that. We've all been there. Well, some weapons kind of force it. But sometimes I mean shoot at the floor in the sense of just like spray in the general direction of the enemies and then point it a little bit down. And that's like how you play the weapon. Like I'm talking to Celytra, maybe a little bit of Trumna, although Trumna requires a little bit more accuracy, does a little bit more on the bullet, so there's a couple different examples of it. I feel like Bratton and Karnan kind of enters that list a little bit, where you just kind of tap a little bit, you just land a couple shots, 24 seconds, oh wow. I guess that procced like ages ago and here I am. Grabbing it right about now. I guess all these crates will have to be broken eventually, so I probably could have been breaking them from the first place, but nah, chat, whatever. Alright, let's get back to our actual duties. What we're put on this earth to do. To break crates. That's what we came to do.
Destroyed.
We're the Marines.
Next time. Yeah?
Oh, now he's shitting on the armed services. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, sorry guys. Sometimes I just say stuff and it just comes out and I'm like, that sounded exactly like a fucking... Maybe not exactly. Maybe I shouldn't give myself that much credit. Definitely should not. Look at this. There's a single crate. Yes. I will not allow a single crate to live. Yeah. Sorry. Nope. Anyway, sorry. Not gonna say that. Oh God. Sorry. Yeah. If you didn't know, I have a family member who is in the army and in the armed services. I guess I've said it before. Yeah. My older brother is in the military. He's in the army. So. He was he recently came back and I got to say hi to him and it was crazy. He was talking about where he was deployed and I was like, damn. And not for the segment where Amar talks geopolitics. No, that's actually a fake segment. That's actually something I did make up. Unless no, playing. Hey, I mean it was like a it was a pretty crazy moment, but I was like, oh wow, that doesn't... I mean, I guess it was like brutal hours and stuff, and that's how they treat you, you know what I mean? They really work you to the bone. You know what I'm saying? Those, I feel like if I went to the army, they'd be like, the hell's wrong with you, boy? They'd be like, straighten up, like, why do you look like that? Why do you talk like that? I would not do well. I would not survive 1 second. Not even 1 second. Maybe if I went on like a fucking USO tour or something, just me manifesting a comedy career. Is this the correct direction or am I walking into a dead end? Again, I'm walking to a dead end, but there are in fact crates. Yes, perfect. I'm telling you, man. I see these. They sneak him in. They have to put something in, right? Right, chat? They really do have to put something in. Don't they? You could do it in multiple missions. I've thought about that, but I mean, if this is relegated to 3 missions, I will be fucking pissed off. Ooh. But I think I'm at a pretty decent rate. I think I'm doing okay. Still have not found the enemies or the extra crates, so I am feeling a little bit goofy. I guess we'll potentially get a bunch of, whatchamacallit? Yeah, we'll get a bunch of acolyte spawns, because we'll just be in this mission for like fucking hours. Oh, have I gone down that way? Okay, this is Mania. Generally I don't do this, but I'm just gonna Void Strike him and kill him in 1 hit. So... that's generally my play. Not all the acolytes, but some of the acolytes. I save Void Strike specifically for that. I did go down that way. Where are the other hallways? Oh, is the hallway over here? Oh, down there at the bottom. Oh, just off in this. No, that's a dead end as well. I'm trying to remember where all the dead ends are. Oh, 600 meters. Oh, now it's pointing in the right. Okay, now we're good. 600 meters. Okay, they were just all in this last. Well, I guess it was bound to happen. For me to get cursed this bad with the fucking container mission, for me to be chill for so long and then get the container mission after striking gold so many times in a row, I deserve it. The Warframe RNG gods have not been kind on me. But I'll survive. I feel like using fucking my boy over here. Also, I'm realizing I need headshots for primary deadhead. But I guess that's not too difficult. You have insane spread. I mean, I guess I have technically an extra bullet from my Riven. It's like 90% multi-shot, so it's an okay roll, I guess. Do I have all my headshot stacks? Yeah, I do. 10 seconds left. Oh, that didn't count. Okay, cool. Are we breaking crates as well? We're killing enemies, breaking crates. Wow, look at that. I don't know about you guys, but exterminates have made me fall asleep at this point. Especially this exterminate. I don't know what it is about how the tech rot spawns or whatever, but this one kind of pisses me off. Come on, let's land some decent headshots. Still got 3 stacks. I know, it's so cringe, chat. I hate that I have to actually aim at their heads. It's so embarrassing. I don't want to do it. Oh, I guess it also kind of sucks that the gas cloud kills them sometimes. Like, you have to actually like land a killing blow with the headshot. And maybe this weapon specifically, I'm not really spamming a lot of that. Yeah, that didn't count. That didn't count. Yeah, none of those counted. Okay, well, there's your answer, Chad. It seems like landing Deadhead is a little bit unlikely. There you go. Although I'm suddenly succeeding. Do I need to backtrack a little bit and break some crates? I think I do. Alright. I guess it's kind of nice. The ticks stay active. No, the damage ticks are gone. I don't know how long the bullet lasts. It's like a couple seconds maybe? If it's like 3 or 4 seconds even, that's still like fucking bonkers, dude. That's fucking bonkers, dude. 41. I think this should be at a good pace, so we should only have to do 2 of these missions, but it's not the most peak gameplay. I'm definitely swapping after this though. 753. I'm gonna try and pick a rifle that's a little bit easier to do. Now that I'm here, I'm realizing this is gonna be the issue. Maybe I can find myself a rifle that will... I mean, the Mutalist Cernos is pretty goated for this, but I'm still basically just like shooting each crate. I don't know any rifle that would be this efficient though. I don't know, we'll see. We'll have to... Or rifle... By rifle, I mean primary weapon. Excuse me. Sometimes I use that term interchangeably just because like so many of the primary weapons are rifles. I think I'm just gonna deactivate this. Did I already break all that? There you go, that breaks all of it. 54, yeah, I think we should be good off of this. Alright. Let's do that. Let's get back in the fight. We are at 170, doing pretty good. Oh, whoa. Oh, I guess the mites don't count. Okay, cool. Wait, is that what's happening? Yeah, my Molt Augmented's at 170, but enemies killed is at 180. Did I get fucked over? Is Molt Augmented making me cry? Oh my god. Alright, never would have expected it, Chad. Alright. Yeah, maybe I fudge the numbers a little bit on the primary. Just see what I can get. Oh, we're in a little bit better territory, but I'm gonna make sure and swap to this. Did I already break this? Nope. 55, alright. And remember, chat, we have to do this. Yes, that's correct. We have to do this again. Yes, we have to do it again. Alright, beautiful. And I've seen that I think Everdark Gladius is alive tonight. So, I have a hankering. To see that dog. I have a feeling it's gonna have some cruel moveset, but I did get a hang of Libra solo, but solo is way different than duos even. Just not being able to die really in duos is kind of GG for a lot of runs. Like as soon as one goes down and then the other goes down, it's like you're cooked, bro. So, you know, having the heals and stuff, and I would like to see like a Wending Grace come up more often. You know what I mean? Like something where if you're in duos, like maybe you can buy a Wending Grace from the shop at the end. Like you get, that's it. Like I think that, because that's the one thing is like duos is really good in terms of damage. And this is why I feel like it's balanced around the fact that like you do way more damage. Like you would be blown away. I have a clip going up of my like the first night boss with like the Everjail relic, and the Everjail relic like really kind of breaks Night Rain and just, oh my god, it's criminal. But yeah, it the duo's health scaling is like way in your favor, like drastically in your favor. Is this active again? Here we go, I'll just do this again. This is Angst, so I don't really need to do this to Angst, but I will. I will. Excellent, GG. Alright, I think we're good there. 68, okay, we should be about where we need to be. Okay, I think we can survive this. I can probably just turn this off now. I don't think there's any more enemies. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit, make sure I grabbed everything. Okay, Google. Thank you, Google.
Happy to help.
Nice. Did you see that, chat? Quick as ever. I'm on it, man. I'm on it like to a zillion. Oh, I guess we have a whole extra map to explore soon. GG. We get to do a little bit of bonking here at the end. Yeah. It is unfortunate. You will not see any. You will not see a single bonk. You'll not see any type of melee. So we're gonna be well over 75. So mission number 2 gonna be a walk in the park. I can tell you that right now. I can see into the future. Maybe not super walk in the park, but I'll have a little bit of a cushion, so I can kind of just quit after a while. And I guess it'll end up like this mission where I finish the exterminate, and then I still have to go around and break some crates. We're at 80 currently. That's good. We're kind of crushing it, honestly. All right, sweet. I see a whole extra area. Can I get to the whole extra area? That is the question. All right. I did want to do something else. I did want to pull some stuff up. All right, sweet. Now I can come over here and yeah, that should put me. Ooh, wait, where's that? Oh, where are all of those crates? Wait, this puts me at like is this gonna put me at like 100? I'm at 88 right now. Oh, this is actually ooh. Oh, this is way nicer than that. Oh, this is a great prediction. Couldn't have said it better myself, me. Am I right? The self glaze is real. Oh, speaking of glaze, there's a donut for me, waiting for me. I know I'm trying to eat enough protein and bulk up, and here I'm eating donuts. But I'm telling you, man, I've been thinking about it. I've also been thinking about cutting out the middleman and having I thought about having whatchamacallit, having turkey and cheese between 2 slices of lettuce, and that's it. Just a bunch of turkey and cheese with some ranch dressing between 2 slices of lettuce. So Insanity, dude. Alright. Let's go over here. Yeah, I'm curious to see. This is a weird position to be in. You know, what weapon is going to make it easiest for me to break crates as Oraxia? Am I missing something? Oh, there's a whole separate area, right? You go up here, yeah, there's a bunch of shit. 99, oh my god, 99. Wait, this is insane. Oh, I said 100 and apparently I was lowballing it. This is fucked. Dude, this is criminal. Where are we getting to? Oh, that's down there. I don't care about that. I see another one, 102. Oh my god, wait a minute. No, Chad. This may actually come out in my favor by a wide margin. Alright. 105. Beautiful. Oh, this is top tier, dude. Yeah, this next mission might just be a fucking survival. I'm gonna be honest. Or, excuse me, an exterminate. I don't think we'll be dealing with bullshit. Nice, we get a quick little spawn. 6 out of 8. Nice. Look at me. Farming a bunch of shit that I'm never, ever, ever gonna use. Never. Anyway. Let's grab this. 113. Holy shit. Okay, well that's clutch. Did not realize there were this many crates on a map. Maybe I'm super lucky with this map, but yeah, that's a little bit nuts. All right. Sweet. All right. Now there's one thing that I wanted to do. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna go to channel content. Channel content. Sweet. And then snag this. We can have this pulled up as well. Alright, let me pop this out. Alright, Chad. There you go. Beautiful. Have some... Oh, Jesus. Oh, does this have to be a set width? Oh my god. Oh, I see, I see. For me to see... Oh, I can see it there. Okay, that's probably chill. Alright. Yeah, this just is concurrence. Okay, sorry, Chad. I'm doing a little bit of fiddling, it seems. Oh, but now shit fits? Okay, whatever. Alright. We're good. Oh, no, it doesn't. Alright, I'm fudging it like crazy. But I think we're good there, so apologies. Drop a like for live producing. Am I right, YouTube? Okay, let's swap weapons. Oh, I need to pause this as well. Do I... 75? Interesting. I guess that's 10,000 more Kuva. I've kind of bought everything, so just more Kuva. Spend 50 of that. I don't really care about Rivens either. I don't go into Nihilzub yet. That's fucking annoying. Alright. Okay, rifle. What do you got for me? Cedo? Oh! Would the Cedo work? Oh! Wait a minute. Oh, that's actually a good shout. Oh, I kind of like that. Oof. What do you think, guys? I think that's 10 out of 10. I think that's 10 out of 10. We're not going to use the wolf sledge, so I might as well just use it. I was thinking about not using it on stream, but yeah, let's just do the whole build over again. 804. We'll be playing this for the rest of the stream for a little bit longer. Yeah, I have two bounties, or 2 more calendar missions, and then I have to do 2 missions with Atlas, and then we're out of here. Alright. So, Oraxia. Yep, that's 2. That's 3 for more toxin damage, and increased max stacks of corrosive, so... Also with casting speed, so, I mean, just a classic loadout. It's what you want. I have no other use for green shards. I don't know where to fucking put them. I end up with too many of them. And yeah, you just stay in your 4 forever. It does lock you out of your melee, but yeah. I guess the important mechanic is that your passive makes you invisible when you wall latch. Excuse me, I keep moving my mouse accidentally. You gain 8 seconds of invisibility when you wall latch. So when you're in your 4, you can dash to like go to a wall, like web sling, basically. Webbed Embrace is also pretty important. This is a area of effect that's going to give damage vulnerability. And it does a little bit of toxin damage, but it also like stuns enemies and sleeps them, kind of like in snare. So it's an interesting CC, and then also I'm mostly here for the damage vulnerability, honestly. But the final one is Widow's Brood, the Scuttlers. We love them. So you know, you shoot enemies, and then they have a chance to spawn. Poison enemies spawn Scuttlers when killed, so you get 10 of these guys. These guys will take aggro while you're invisible, and then you do get insane health boost when you're in your 4, but it's mostly just for the toxin damage. And then of course Mercy's Kiss, which is giving you a shit ton of health orbs, and then that's in turn Equilibrium, giving you infinite energy. So I don't have Blind Rage just to save on efficiency. But next up, we covered Tysis. We'll cover Tysis next, but Cedo Prime. This ribbon is just cold crit damage, so this is just replaced with fucking cold, the 60-60. So that's basically it. What is it? What are we looking at? Frigid Blast. So there's your stats. Keep in mind the alt fire, the glaive. So I think the AoE just does random base status effects, so like toxin, heat, electricity, cold. So you know, you'll just always have that. The built-in trait is that it has okay, I see that. The built-in trait is that it has gun condition overload built in, but I'm just gonna add more. So magnetic strafe also, just to add the amount of status effects, and then obviously it's just you know, the glaive softens enemies up, and then the bullet, the main fire just can wipe anything. So it has a little bit of punch through, so that's kind of nice to have that, but you know, it's not craziest thing. I do have Shotgun Vendetta, so you know, kills in range is a little bit annoying, but you can land it. It's easy. You can land it. I trust you. It's worth it. And yeah, there you go. That's Cedo Prime. Hopefully the glaive does a lot of work. We'll see. Coda Tysis. Oh, we covered it, but let's do the meme again. Obviously, I'm using secondary Enervate, so we just got Prime Target Cracker. And, of course, 150% status chance means we get... I mean, just look at it, chat. Just weep. Just enjoy. Enjoy the stat spread. Corrosive is innate. We're going to add Blast. We're going to get Magnetic from Magnetic Might, which is also giving us more critical damage. Electricity is the Valence. And then obviously you have IPS. So you are just tapping for straight up a zillion. You are kind of just giving them business. Like just, I mean, if you dome somebody in the head, it does a lot of damage. So Enervate is very consistent on this weapon. It's surprisingly, you know, what I found is like I can rely on Enervate, you know, basically as a go-to. I think where it works really well, and this is a great example of when I use it, that I have just this insane status pool, and yeah, that just means Galvanized Shot just has a massive. If I can proc all those status effects, like, it's GG. So there's Coda Tysis, and finally Wolf Sledge will not be used, I guess, for a little bit of bonking. So I did something interesting. I put in Killing Blow. So I have Pressure Point and Killing Blow. This is actually using it as a glaive. It's a little bit annoying to use a glaive. You have to be on the ground. You like hold down this, you launch it out, and then you can explode it. So it's a very, very potent skill. But we won't be using it because we're obviously playing Oraxia. But you know, if I swap to it for a little bit, you might see some action. But You can technically still use this as a bonk, but I think the AoE for the hammer throw, the explosion might have blast built in. Yeah, there you go. Built-in blast. Heavy attack, yeah. Heavy attack, yeah. What, is this showing it properly? Is this showing it properly? I think it is. Yeah, so I guess that's how you're rocking, chat. Now you're learning. All right. So that's that. That's gonna close us out. It's 8:10, so by close us out, we do have lots more gameplay, but I just mean like we're gonna get through these. I'm gonna play some Atlas, and then I might have a little bit of extra time left over, but we'll see. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's do another. Let's do another. This is the easier mission to do, so it's the one that I try to do the most.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Right. Give them.
Let's see. Did I make a good choice? Let's find out, chat. Stakes are high. Everybody's holding their breath. Is the Cedo Prime going to succeed in this type of mission under these circumstances, chat? What do you think? I mean, I'll have to see how quick the glaive reloads, but I would assume the glaive can pop pretty well. Oh, wow, that hits lots of walls. Oh, and I already have it? Holy shit. Wait, how fast does it reload? I kind of have to see that now. Beautiful, beautiful. Full energy now. Oh, is this part of why I was struggling to, like, find the enemies? Is that they didn't see me? They weren't fucking aggro to me because I was invisible? That actually kind of makes sense why I was, like, waffling there for a while. I'm much more clear on that. We're at 118, so. So generally, all I'll do is bounce it off the ground initially, and then the glaive will automatically, when it bounces again, it'll automatically home to the next target.
Destruct. Need to be quick to get the goods.
Yeah, let's see if I pop it in there. I think that worked. I think that hit all of it. I think this is a massive, like, I absolutely just combined the two words massive and maximum, and I said massive. But yeah, it is a maximum win. It's a critical success. Come on, do the thing. Fine, I'll shoot the main gun. Fucking fine, dude. Whatever. Fine, I'll play the game as it should be. I won't just spam nothing but glaive. I'll do it just this once. But yeah, the Cedo really does feel like that sometimes. Kind of goofy in that way. Did I already break this one? No. Or 125, nice. Okay, I'm just gonna go there. It is right next to me. Oh, and the circle's tiny? Oh, that's excellent. Mistake the green, mistake the wrong green. Yes, that's correct. Alright, that's the correct green. Alright, here we go. Oh, the other one's right next to me. Okay, excellent. Absolutely beautiful, dude. Okay, sweet.
Situation's about to be proper mental.
And then I do have to backtrack a little bit, but I think we're back on pace. I think we can go back to breaking boxes and shit. We got our reward that time. We nailed it properly. 128. Alright, sweet. Yeah, some of these crate missions, I don't know, man. I mean, you have to do it, right? That's always been my thought. I'm like, I guess you just need some mission to do. But this one definitely kills me. I mean, you can do it in different ways and make it a little bit... Are you seeing how often I'm shooting out the fucking glaive? I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm actually just only using the glaive. This feels... downright cringe. Alright. Yeah, I feel like I get kind of serious at certain moments. I mean, I don't know, like, it's been so long since I used the Cedo Prime. Like, a lot of these weapons, I mean, that's kind of how it goes. Like, the list kind of moves up and down, and I am reminded, as always, Chad, I am 100% reminded, and boy, does it feel good. Am I right, guys? Like, I think it's crazy. I've always said, like, the reason you're not using all these weapons is because it's annoying as fuck to build all these weapons, but you know, it makes my Archimedia life so easy. And really, I've like grown a love of like sitting down and being like, okay, can I make this weapon work? And how do I want to kind of put this weapon together so it does some decent damage? And I actually bought Galvanized Acceleration, which I think was potentially the last one I needed to buy. So I have all the Galvanized mods now, finally, after fucking God knows how many years. I just put it off and put it off, and I never had a reason for it. And then I put it on the fucking Rauta. That's what I did, Chad. I put it on the Rauta. I have a weird build on the Rauta now because it has an insanely short fall off, like 10 meters fall off. It just sucks ass. So I did that, and then suddenly now it does a shit ton of damage and actually like hits crowds properly, and so you get insane kind of obviously it has like a passive where it gives you more combo. It gives you more combo with each shot or something. I think it's a buff that is like active. I feel like I should see what Kyle has sent. I might have to mute my mic. I don't know. I hope he doesn't dox himself or something. Maybe I could turn down the volume or something. I'll figure something out. But I feel like I'm being sent these videos for a reason. There's a lot of videos. Alright, chat, we're still chill. Oh, am I just glaiving this fuck? Oh, there's some good shots. Right in the fucking dome, dude. God, there's nothing more satisfying than completing the fucking container mission. I think I have one more after this. Oh, it's kill 10 Eximus. Yeah, so we'll just do 10 minutes, I guess. 10 minutes, we'll swap over to Atlas. The only thing I'll change is Atlas. We'll show off the Atlas punch build real quick. That's kind of how I do these kill enemies with abilities now, is I just put that on and just kind of nuke. Alright. Yeah, I reworked Atlas. I did change Atlas up because I realized that he has infinite energy, and his punches do insane amounts of damage now, and you can like target basically anyone from any distance with like a shit ton of range, which I have for like the big AoE. So I actually got rid of melee influence. It's one of the few cases where I did actually get rid of melee influence. Because the punch is just so easy and it goes so far. So all I have is just blast and primary, what is it? Primary exposure, or melee exposure, excuse me. Where like every time you cast an ability, then you get fucking, whatchamacallit, you get 240 at the max, which you get 60% at a time, I think. Yeah, I think that's the main thing that I notice is immediately with Cora, it's like I wasn't able to like fully spec into the spamming of the whip claw build. Like I could get pretty energy efficient, but I still needed it to be, I needed to be able to kill like so many enemies that I wouldn't have to cast it very often. Like to the point where I would need to have higher combo duration so that I wasn't casting it as often, so I could be a little more efficient with how much I'm casting it. And that was about where I landed. Is I had like a Tauforge purple that was like an equilibrium shard, and then I also had the Tauforge yellow for bonus energy to orbs. So I kind of needed quite a bit of boosting there, and I ended up in a good spot, but I did still need influence. I felt that it was pretty critical to have, but I guess claim the win, and then I have to move on to next mission, which is, yes, kill 10 Eximus. Okay. For 5 seconds. Oh, okay. I don't really care. Fire a seeking projectile. Firing weapons reduces the chance. Yeah, I'm taking that. Trick shot. Oh, yeah. And then an Exilus weapon adapter. That's fucking poggers. I'll take that. I've been trying to actually accumulate those, because those are the things that I actually use. Like, you know, going through and finally finishing the last few melee weapons. I will say that I did go through. I had a few stragglers in terms of unfinished builds. I had them on like dual Skana, dual heat swords, normal heat sword, or single heat sword, dark sword, I think, as well, was potentially one of them. But yeah, of course, we're doing kill enemies with abilities for the last two, so that's going to be Atlas. We might make some perfect timing, but I'm not changing anything. So I think we just go in. We need to do some Scaldra. We haven't done a lot of Scaldra, so we should just go in. We actually get to just spam Cedo, but I am going to swap back to Tysis. Just because it's normal gameplay again.
Each enemy
That scared
is
me,
more
man.
powerful than before.
Did you see that?
With
My
true
Signa
mastery of the tenor
had the
arsenal,
wrong...
will you succeed?
It had the default distance, and I was like, oh fuck. No, and then, yeah, it was a lie. It was a fallacy. Okay, let's get them spawning, dude. Oh, I might struggle a little bit to land some spider moments, some epic spider moments. No, this is Tysis only. And that's what I feel is gonna happen. Oh, I see you. I see you as well. Full on energy again, beautiful. And then we just spray. Oh, yeeted myself, incredible. But then I can just yeet myself back. Wow, very impressive. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for Spider Girl. We love it. Can I wall latch into that? Yes, I can. That's sick. Love that. This changes everything, Chad. This changes nothing. Okay, chill. We pop this. I don't see a need for Mercy's Kiss. I could potentially use the 2, but as you're kind of seeing, chat. Oh, fuck. Shoot the thing. Shoot the thing. Shoot the little thingy, dude. Okay, there you go. Goodbye. Goodbye, little pustule. Yeah, I'm going to just kind of let these guys rock. I'll spam a Mercy's Kiss here or there, but I'm just going to let them shoot the Scuttlers. I'm going to keep nailing them like this. I kind of want to fuck up a... I want to fuck up a Sculpture Dedicate. I wonder if they give me more life support, but I think I could potentially... Because I still have to do 2 missions with Atlas, guaranteed, so I think I might... Ooh, oh, how did I... What the... Oh my god, dude. I don't know how I do it sometimes. Although, the thing that I have to say after that is I do it way more than I should. The more that I play fucking... the more that I play Oraxia, the more that I feel that shit, and it is straight up in my bones. I just will web sling into fucking oblivion just to nowhere, and I'm like, what am I doing? What is this? What is this cringe tier, poop tier bullshit? But I will say, obviously I've mentioned it before, but this Friday is of course more Night Rain. We're gonna be keeping it consistent, of course, and that is with Everdark Gladius, and we are doing it as a duo. So if we die, if both of us die, then it's just GG. And what that really means is I'm gonna get greedy. I'm gonna go down, and then Avi's gonna go down trying to revive me, and then it's gonna be GG. So that's how we're gonna fail. I'm predicting it now. It's not gonna happen though, because I've been trying to be less greedy with Libra, because I definitely get super greedy just from playing a lot of solo. I just kind of rush in, and try to be better about that. Use heals first. All right, clutch. And you can just spam it. But I will say, in duos, if you have the Everjail Relic, like, you get way more damage than the boss. Like, you can just annihilate them. Like, all the night bosses, all the world bosses for the most part, maybe with a few exceptions, but I think honestly 100% you can just like nuke basically everything early on, like, because you know, we do the combo of Iron Eye plus Raider, and the basic gist is like, you know, Iron Eye's mark deals massive stagger damage. Raider, using the double bonk with the wielding two armaments, deals bonus stance breaking, does so much stance damage. So like against Libra and stuff like that is very useful, but against the summons is less useful. But you know, the double bonk still just does a zillion damage as well. So that's what I was practicing. Is I was just practicing the Raider condemned, and just getting good at timing them properly and being able to land it. So that was pretty important for me. Yeah, the night bosses are basically all a joke at this point. Even solo, like, I play so much Raider at this point, it's crazy, but I fucking love Raider. I think Raider is so OP. Just the punch skill, that's what I want. Is, you know, they've been teasing like this hard mode that has like a rank system, and then you get these better relics. And I think the theory is that the further rank you go, the higher rank relics you'll get. Like, they'll be consistently better. And so these red relics will be these chase relics, and I think they'll have negatives and stuff, and so that's where I'm looking for like character skill cooldown reduction, and I'm looking for a better Bloodborne relic. And I don't know if there's improved stance breaking +1 or +2, but I think that's kind of still stuck as it is. So I'm looking for like which relic effects show up where, and stuff like that. You know, like not all the relic effects are getting ported over to the red relic system. So you know, the data miners go crazy because the data miners they understand the file structure of all From Software games. Like, I don't know if that's like, I think most people understand that, but like the people who make From Software mods, like whether it's Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, any of the Dark Souls games, or yeah, now Elden Ring, which has this new updated system and work very, very streamlined, and Sekiro as well, like, they understand the file system, they can manipulate it. So like randomizers have always been built in, and that's like one of the best, randomizer experiences in the game. Like, I think Elden Ring randomizer is like so amazing, and I think honestly, but if I were to say for real, I think Sekiro randomizer is probably the best From Software randomizer in the game, because you know, you can mess with like the mini boss spawns, and you can make normal enemies spawn as mini bosses and stuff like that, and it is just insanity, and it's just too much fun. The setup for it is a little bit grueling, but I think I have it working on my laptop, my streaming laptop, so or like my gaming laptop, so I can like pull it up, and I have a run set up potentially, but yeah, that game is so fun, and you can play the inner father and stuff like that, so you can still like fight the bosses and just practice them if you want, and it is just oof. Still to this day the best like parrying and like stagger mechanics, because I think what makes it so peak is that like so many of the enemies parry you, but they actually have like very strict parry mechanics, and so the way that they deflect you is like easy to understand, and you can manipulate. And then part of understanding the skills and stuff is like, you know, manipulating the enemy stagger, and like the firecracker is a crucial, like the firecracker is like one of the only it's like one of the only shinobi prosthetics that's like basically, it's not mandatory, but it's so insanely useful. It's a free stun like every 30 seconds or something. You can just stun an enemy, and then you can potentially land a you know, a skill as a follow, like an Art of War or whatever it's called, as a follow-up. So yeah, and like certain skills that you use will deal like enhanced stagger damage and will like stun an enemy, and then you can potentially land an extra hit. But my strat has always just been double Ichimonji plus firecracker, like just hit him with the firecracker and then hit them from behind. And that's the other important thing, is that they have like a block angle, and so if you're facing them, then they will block you, and they'll do a normal block, and then they'll do a perfect block, like a deflect, and the deflect will break you out of your stance. It'll stop your attack, and so you have to attack around that, and then kind of understand the gameplay. So, like to this day, and the randomizer just makes it very chaotic and puts mini bosses in positions that are extremely dangerous. And what you have to do is like remove a bunch of enemies and remove a bunch of mini bosses and stuff like that. But yeah, there's a potential that you get the fucking fire breathing. There's like these sumo class enemies that wield Odachi. And you could get the fire breathing variant, which is like the hardest one. That's from the end of the game. And so you just get fucked over. So that's the thing. And what also makes that game so peak is that you have stealth. That you can go through it stealthy the whole way. And you can climb on rooftops and stuff like that. So like I've said, I have a dream to make a video game, and it would basically, like, the Sekiro mechanics are so peak that you could just make the most streamlined roguelike ever. Just, you know, it would be as simple, you know, you would have mini bosses and normal bosses, and it would just be a single zone, which is this open area. It would be a city, and you can kind of stealth through the area, and then, and the whole point of stealth is more so who are you aggroing, because each enemy will have strengths and weaknesses, and some enemies will hunt you down and stuff like that, and it's all like, Sekiro laid it out so beautifully, and each enemy is iterated on like so beautifully, and in the randomizer you see it, and you see this chaos converge, and you're like, oh, there are shinobi roaming this field. This randomizer loadout, for me to progress through the story, there's shinobi roaming the field, and it could be a tier 1 shinobi, it could be a tier 2 shinobi, or it could be a mini boss shinobi that's gonna like summon other enemies, or is gonna like buff himself and like potentially kill you in one hit. And so it adds this extra element, and the shinobi can track you, and they can hunt you down at a much greater radius, and so they'll see you from a much greater radius, and then they'll be able to hunt you down, and they'll chase you across rooftops, and they can track you through stealth and stuff like that, and it's really hard to break their aggro, like, once they see you. And so, like, each phase of the Sekiro story is like, okay, no, you're starting Nishina outskirts, and you go through these initial starter areas that give you stealth moments, like, they give you stealth areas that you're taking advantage of in different ways. And then you move into a Shina castle, which is, like, very structured, and you're inside the castle, and you have to stealth through that area because there's a really difficult enemy in a specific spot. But if you can time it right, then you can stealth through that whole bit and get a backstab because you just know the area so well. So we're good on that. Oh, I need to swap over to Atlas, but let's claim this real quick. Yeah, let's swap over to Atlas, show that off. Primary or secondary? I guess I can look at my stats real quick and find out. All right, let's see. Arcane adapter. Oops, excuse me. Arcane adapter. Oh, I need more primary, it seems. Okay, perfect. I've started to accumulate them. I gotta be honest, man. I start to get a bunch of them. Scaldra troops with abilities. Okay, real quick, let's do the Atlas build. The modified Atlas build. No. Alright. Oh, ad break ends in 50 seconds. Okay, chill. Well, that's fine. I don't think nobody's watching, so. Alright. Let's see. There's Atlas. Okay. I did just want to use Atlas because I was using him earlier and I just felt like it was worth it. This is 4 Tauforge purple shards for Max Energy. Shout out him. How's it going? Could I see your dual Ecor and Karnan? Yeah, absolutely. Real quick, let's finish the Atlas build. 4 Tauforge purple for melee crit damage. I do have the Prime Flow in there, and then I'm also using Wrathful Advance. So, you know the gist. You've seen the build before. Path of Statues and Rubble Heap. Rubble Heap gives me free punches when I'm at 1400 rubble, which is almost max. I'll shout out him for dropping likes as well. 188. Thank you. Path of Statues is going to put landslide effect behind you, so you can just punch infinitely. So above 1400, you can just refresh your gauge and then continue punching. You will have to spend a lot of time petrifying, so I do have very energy hungry build, but I wanted to put in Augur Reach. I wanted to just get bigger range on Petrify, but also the punch. And that is because I've got Multi-Augmented and Arcane Avenger, because you are invincible while punching, and then you also have a shit ton of armor, so you can kind of tank some stuff, so you shouldn't really need to tank anything, so there you go. So that's that. You can see just 75% range and double Umbra, so you got decent amount of power strength, but just enough that, I mean, with Avenger and Multi-Augmented, you're getting quite a bit of crit damage, or crit chance in there. And then finally, yeah, there you go. So this is Blast in the same way I have it as Valkyr, where it's a double 60-60 plus Molten Impact, and then I've got melee exposure in there. So melee exposure giving me a lot of damage, but I'm still trying to proc some status damage. And then I've got Galvanized Elementalist in there with Galvanized Steel, of course. So Punch is doing insane damage. I've got Drifting Contact, so I can keep it at max duration the whole time. Let's do a Dual Cure Incarnate real quick. All right, let's see. Dual Cure Incarnate. All right, choices. First one is 5 additional combo on targets affected by Toxin. That's pretty good. On striking target with final move of neutral combo, plus 30% attack speed. I'm taking that for real. That's attack speed. Combo count, you still build up combo pretty fast, so you could take that for a better combo build up. More range, combo duration. Yeah, I'm taking more range. And base status chance 34%. Killing an enemy. I don't care about health regen. Yeah, fuck off. Okay, and finally, this is just gas fluence. That's it. Just gas swinging gas fluence. I'm using Carving Mantis. That's important. You get a 100, a 300, and a 200% slash proc. And then I think the ability is also working 15.9 times combo. Holy shit. I didn't even look. Wait, what's the Landslide Fist? 11 times combo. Okay, that's pretty fucking gas. That's pretty fire. Fashion is sick, by the way. Dude, appreciate it. Thank you. I love this skin. This is the Arhat helmet for Atlas. He's kind of giving off like rock monk vibes. He's a rock monk. Fuck yeah. I'm not going to be using a melee weapon. I'm definitely only spamming Coda Tysis, but we were on Wolf Sledge. Whatever. I'll go back to Wolf Sledge. We're gonna stay on Wolf Sledge for this time. All right. Yeah, and I love this. This was the Signa that you got from doing Operation 8 Claw. I think it's sick. And then yeah, Arhat helmet. So this is with the prime details and without the prime details. Looks pretty good without the prime details. I kind of like how the fashion looks. But I do like these gauntlets. I like the all gold gauntlets. I like the gold accents coming through, but it kind of erases the entire skin. Like there's no, this is the monolith skin. It kind of erases all of the cool features of the skin because it gets rid of this front chest piece. So I've felt like keeping this base skin on. You could look at like a Blade of the Lotus. But yeah, I think this one, like just having this like cloth in the front does honestly look pretty sick. So maybe that's the fashion I go with. What ephemera is that? This is the Oni Prime. This is Grendel Prime's signature Prime accessory pack. I love it on these big shouldered characters. It adds some volume to the shoulders. You can see a lot of how my fashion is like adding stuff to the back. Like so when you look at it from the front, like there's some volume coming around the top around here. So a lot of my fashion will have this. I wish DE, if I were to say anything, if there's a DE One Piece collab and you have the fucking Haguromo clouds from like the Awakened Devil Fruit, spoilers I guess, but I don't think, you know, that's a lot. There's some deep One Piece cuts right there, but the fucking Haguromo clouds, the ring of clouds around you, if you gave me an ephemera of that, my life would be yours. My life would be yours. If I could just be, if everybody could just do their fucking Awakened Zoan fashion, like imagine Valkyr as like an Awakened, like as Oh, I'm just spoiling. Oh, fuck. I can't say anything. Fuck. But yeah, you guys know. Those who know, they know. But I'll say that. Hagoromo Clouds. Give me that, please. Wukong? Wukong. Oh my god, Wukong. Fuck, bro. I mean, if that isn't worth a like, YouTube, just imagining true, like, awakened Wukong. Is there a Wukong devil fruit? Is that a monkey type? Oh. I wonder if they've done that. I wonder if they would put like Sun Wukong or like Monkey King or something like, hey man. I'm telling you, man. This kind of does it. Like, it adds a lot of volume, but I'm yapping. I'm yapping into the void about Atlas, but we are going to be punching, so I feel like the fashion has to be on point. So I appreciate the love. What can I say, man? When you have access to, when you're the man who has everything, you better have a good fashion for every frame. You better be able to make black, white, red, and gold look really good, because that's basically all of mine. Some of them are blue fashion. Some of them are cold colors, but most of them are black, white, red, and gold. And I'm telling you, man, it's goated for a reason. You can troll people all they want, but there's a reason it's fucking gorgeous looking. There's a reason it's, I mean, I'm an interior designer now, but I'm a historian. I'm talking about the history of those colors now. I'm telling you, it's been opulence for as long, for time immemorium, right, guys? That's how you want me to start talking. But it's time for Atlas, which means a level of goofy gameplay that has not been seen truly in a long time. Oh, I completely glitched myself. Incredible. Not completely, but decently. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kite these enemies. Just going to kite them up. Oh, I have no energy. Kill them real quick. Okay, so. We've got a decent amount of enemies. I'm just going to start spraying them. Oh, I need to heal up first, because this rubble is not giving me armor. The rubble needs to fill my gauge. So I'm actually going to stay in operator for a little bit. Is he taking damage? No, he's invincible. Alright, so they're still aggro to my boy. They're not really targeting me. Oh, I have 0 energy. Oh, what the fuck? I guess 1 cast to my 3 costs like a zillion energy. Okay, this better hit fucking everybody. Yeah, it seems like it did. Okay, that should be some gauge. Oh, I'm taking too much health damage. I'm not filling up any gauge. Okay, this is a slow going process, it seems. Way slower than I was expecting. I should focus on these guys. Can I pop this in time, potentially? Yeah, we're good. We do plenty of damage. We do plenty of damage, chat. Why do I have 0 energy, chat? What's going on? I'm misunderstanding something. Is somebody draining my energy, or is... have I just never had energy in the first place? 105 for a 3. This drop, I'm at 140 armor. This is the one issue I have with Atlas. Is this like warm-up period? I could drop a fucking pizza real quick.
Got a minute to get a health scrubber working.
And then this should give me enough rubble. If I just spam a bunch of this. No, I still need it to heal. Fuck off. Oh, I'm just taking continuous damage. Oh, this sucks, dude. This is so cringe. And then I'm out of energy again. Oh my god. Back where we started, bro. Chat, what's your thoughts? All of you fucking...
terminally unfun levels.
All of you blind rage spammers, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on this? Am I just trash? Or is it bound to happen? Do you put in shield gating to like prevent this? I'm out of energy again, okay. 300 armor. I don't see any armor on the ground. Fuck off. Okay, this is so cringe. Yeah, apparently it's gonna be 5 minutes of me just trying to build up my fucking Atlas stats. Do I get more? No, I just have 0 energy. Yeah, I just cannot do anything. This is so fucking annoying. I don't know how I did this in the past. I don't know if it was easier for me or if it's just the Scaldra, but this is fucking cringe. So, piss me off. And then there was a cooldown on the fucking shit. Yeah, let's do it again. And this time let's not lose our energy. Yeah, let's kill those guys. Seriously, bro. 50 of these guys. Okay, safe. And then I need to heal. Can I just hit them with
30
this?
seconds and you're swimming in spore soup.
Oh, was I on a fucking... I was on a energy reduction thing the whole time. I swear to fucking God, dude. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. I swear. Maybe I should be spamming Landslide Fist. Because it... Yeah, it has... It drops down a thing. I mean, it costs a lot, but... I guess it provides its own thing. Maybe that's the secret. I'm gonna fail this? I didn't even realize I was gonna... Wait, is that actually the secret? Am I just not even using... Oh my God, wait a minute. Did we crack the code? We just don't even bother? Just early on, just don't cast Wrathful of... Wait, am I learning this just now? That just the... Oh my God. Wait, this is insane. Wait, this is far beyond... This is far beyond what I thought. I don't think those guys were in the path of statues. But I'm just about there. I'm gonna fail. It's 5 minutes. Okay, this changes everything.
Nostalgia is distracted. I'm taking the opportunity to make some new acquisitions.
And I don't have any...
Like this.
I don't have anything
Don't
near
worry,
me.
I'll share.
There's 1261.
Extraction is ready. I can't ask.
I really don't know how I'm surviving, but this kind of changes my tone a little bit. Okay.
Wanted to fight longer.
Well,
I wouldn't say no.
seems I'm learning Atlas
Head directly
live on
to
camera.
extraction. Do not
Although I'm
pass
failing
go.
now.
Do not collect $200.
But I think I could probably make it work. I guess the invincibility is kind of coming in clutch for me. I'm at 1300. Oh, we still failed over 5 minutes, so I guess technically I can still get enough kills. Yeah, 1324. I mean, I guess it's better. I have to, like, time it properly. I still have to kind of, like, wait for the enemies. And then punch them at the right time. Yeah, I have to, like, pass through them. Yeah, there you go. So I have to, like, punch the back of a crowd. And then it sends a petrifying wave behind me. Kind of weird, but I guess I can kind of make it work. A path of statues, if you will. Okay, well, I'm learning. We'll try again. The next one is just 500 enemies, so I feel like I can... Oh, it's 848. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. No, I lied. No, I definitely just have to close it out. Well, I guess we end it with one mission left, and I punched this guy to death, so I learned today. Huh. So, I guess if I'm lucky and I can time it properly, I shouldn't really be needing Petrify. Maybe I'll use it a little bit, but I guess that does save me a little bit of grief, and Punch is not as expensive as I thought it was, so color me impressed, I guess. Learning, not even charging it up all the way, but learning far too late that I should have just... I didn't even use Wrathful Advance. I didn't even feel like I needed it, but yeah, that was a shit ton of damage. I guess Arcane Avenger was at least giving me crits, and so good start. I had 10x damage and potentially get some Wrathful Advance in there in the future, but kind of a shit run. Yeah, I guess I will have to call it there, so I will say it one more time, but if you're watching on YouTube, I would appreciate if you drop a like. It does help out the video in the future. Also, if you're watching in the future and you watch to the end, thank you so much. I do appreciate a like as well. That's the one thing that anybody can do that really helps out a video, and yeah, thank you to anybody that's watching this in the future. I've got, you know, steady stream of Warframe still coming out, so I think potentially Caliban Prime will be reviewed on the raffle day, which will be the first day, or the first Monday in September. So that's what I'm looking at right now. But yeah, we're going to do Caliban Prime. We're going to hopefully have some stuff to show with that. And there is a potential. I am getting very, very close. I'm getting very, very close to 10,000 hours in Steam. I don't know if I'll hit it by the end of August, but I might get ass close. I might fudge the numbers a little bit just to kind of see, but I gotta say it, man. Like, I wish I had a better kind of view of my journey through Warframe, because I feel like the amount of hours that I put in, like, on stream with you guys, like, changing my builds, listening to comments, and, you know, like, the craziest thing I have to say is, like, oh, I missed Horse as well. My bad, bro. I was a little thirsty. This you get for not running Arcane Energize. No, I feel it. Not running Arcane Energize. I mean, you have a fair point, but, like, that's my thing, is, like, I got rid of the increased energy from orbs, because it's like, yeah, like 90% of the time you don't need it, so it's like mostly a waste. I'm like, yeah, that's what you get for running Arcane Energize. I'm like, bro, no, that is like the worst possible take you could have had. So shout out Horse, I guess, dropping some likes as well, but no, that's fucking cringe. But anyway, yeah, if you're interested, I do have a Discord. That is where the raffle happens. So a link to my Discord is in the description on YouTube. It's in the About section on Twitch. And if you go to my profile on TikTok, if you click my face and then click my face again, then it'll take you to my profile, and then you can go to the links there. So it also has my YouTube channel if you're watching on TikTok. And yeah, guys, it's been a crazy one. I hope you guys had a good time. I'll be back on Friday for Night Rain, doing Everdark Gladius. So that is going to be pretty insane. But, yeah, I guess that's all I got for you. I hope you guys have a good night. I'm out of here. Take care. Bye-bye.